Jelly's not helping us out. Jade Edwards here now. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, we're starting 20th. AI's at 120%, and we have 5 laps to try and make up some spots. The aggression's just really low because the AI, the higher you set the aggression, the more they just wreck. So I've turned it down quite a bit. I think it's at like 10% or 20%. All right, we're behind Jack Buttel. Roy Butcher to our right. We're in Tom Ingram's Hyundai.
Left side. Hold your line.
Now I don't know where to go into Cascades here. I'm going to stay to the right.
Still there. Clear left.
Okay, Kevin.
On your left.
Whoa, everyone's slowed up. I had to go on the inside of Butcher there.
Hold your line.
Got a train here. Bobby Thompson, Camish.
Hold your line.
Now, Island Hairpin for the AI is usually a terrible challenge.
Good start.
Let's tuck in behind our teammate Tom Chilton here.
It looks like
Bobby to our right.
Island Hairpin.
Up the hill.
Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Let's see if we can follow Tom.
Now 36 Celsius.
Okay. This is a good sign. We made it basically through the first lap now.
Sector 1 is green.
A little dab of the brakes to get the car to stay tight through Druids there.
Right side. Hold your
Real life superstar Ash Sutton ahead of us.
line. Clear right.
Tom Chilton lets us pass, maybe team orders,
Nice one, Kevin. You're looking really
so we can stay close to this guy who's running away with things this year. We're going to take this inside route here at Cascades and hope to stick it.
Right side.
Gently nudging Ash Sutton as we do so.
Clear right.
It's fine. Rubbing is racing.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
And Robottom up the hill ahead of us here.
Air temps increasing. It's now 24 Celsius. Yellow flag, sector 2. We think Watson has crashed.
Should have grabbed third gear quicker there, but that's okay. I wasn't going anywhere past Robottom at this point yet. Probably won't see a chance until we get through the start finish line. Locked it up there.
Retired. Sector 1 is clear. The leader has just done 128.3.
I would want the AI to do a 126s
Let's put this hard work to good use. 30.
with 120% difficulty.
27.2.
Okay, inside line here again. Oh, he's closed it off better than Sutton did. I couldn't get through there. Okay. And here comes Sutton again. Not going away. Felt like a good bit of traction coming out of that hairpin, but not quite enough to make a move coming in here. We're getting grouped together now. This could get a little bit dangerous. Grab third better this time. Try to... Okay, no. Jelly's not helping us out. Jade Edwards here now. This is a disaster waiting to happen.
Car right. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear.
Oh my god.
Clear all round.
Cold tires all round.
Okay. That was interesting. What a race so far.
2 laps remaining. P11.
P11 from 20, I think. Daniel Lloyd ahead of Stephen Jelly here. Let's see what happens up here at the island hairpin.
Front brakes are pretty hot now.
Oh, Lloyd cuts him off. Slightly into the back of Jelly here. Grab fourth there quickly. This is dangerous. Always dangerous going into Druids like this.
Left side tyres are cold.
We're gonna try and creep. No, Jelly's covering that off. One more lap to try and gain another spot.
Okay, Kevin, don't let this guy distract you. One more lap to go. The guy behind has just done a 127.4.
Down into Cascades for the last time.
Keep eye on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. They're slower than...
I almost made a mistake.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear
Shut
wide.
that door. But the idea that I'm going to pick up another spot is quickly fading. Got the Dan Lloyd, Stephen Jelly, Kevin M. sandwich here.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Into Lodge, Deer Leap. Okay, Jelly didn't cover that off quick enough this time.
Hold your line. Clear left.
All right, we cross in 10th spot.
Position. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done.
That was a really good race. That was one of the most fun races I've had so far
Clear
since I've come back and revisited the BTCC stuff in rFactor2. All right, let's check out the replay. Oh, sorry, Dan. Oh, boy. All right, we're at the start finish here. I think we started 20th. I'll throw some text up on the replay here if I had that wrong. Pretty good start off the line. Are we behind? Who are we behind? Moffat? No, Butel. Sorry. And we kind of get around him there. Tuck in behind Rory Butcher. Oh, and I nudge into him too. Use him as some brakes. Pick up a little bit of front end cosmetic damage. Heading into Island hairpin here. Rowbottom is in that mix. Oh, Camish is in the mix. Some people get really caught up there. 3 cars are stuck down at Island Park. We're up behind our teammate Tom Chilton there in the number 3 car, heading through the chicanes. Don't think we get past once so we're past Bobby Thompson. So we're looking to get past our teammate Tom Chilton here, so we can get on the tail of these Napa Fords. Whoa, I'm on the inside of Sutton coming into Lodge, I think this is called. Oh. All right, Chilton comes back and gets, okay, he tucks in behind us. We're behind Sutton heading towards the first corner here, T1. I don't know all the track corner names. I know some of them. Nice track out. I don't get a penalty there for track limits. Heading down into Cascades. Take the inside. Yeah, he leaves it wide open. I think later I tried to do the same move on Rowbottom and he kept the doors shut. Island hairpin. Again, the AI looking to see if they struggle. Yep. A few of them get caught up there, but I think they kind of survived it. There's enough room. I wish the game would have that sorted where they wouldn't collide going through there. Here's Rowbottom where we try to follow him. We're behind him for quite a ways now. I knew I wouldn't get a chance really until I got to Cascades to try and take the spot from him, but he doesn't let it happen. If I was to ever get to the UK and see an actual British touring car race, Oulton Park would be right up there on the top of the list, as well as Brands Hatch, obviously. Donington would be another one. Oulton always seems to have nice weather. It usually seems to be held during the summertime. So I think I'm going to have to remember that when the winter comes and the snow starts flying here in Canada, I'm going to jump in this game and head to Oulton Park and pretend it's the middle of June or July or something. Try and get a break from those snow shoveling blues. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't get past him there. I'm still a few, like several car lengths behind him. Sutton then gets another chance to come back at me. He doesn't send it though into Island Park or Island Hairpin. Island Park is a neighborhood near me in where I live. Anyway, down through the chicane section here. Try not to hit any of these barriers. It'll be a quick end to your race if you do that. We're right on Rowbottom's tail now, and we head into a bunch of traffic heading up the hill towards Druids. So we're sandwiched between a couple of the Napa Fords. This looks familiar to me. Jade Edwards is kind of causing a little bit of a ruckus roadblock, but we push our way through and get some clean air heading towards Lodge. At one moment we do lock up coming around here. That seems to hold together well. Up Deer Leap through the start finish line. The races at Oulton Park are absolutely some of the best to watch too on TV. Like, they're just, the start finish line is so narrow. Good chance that you don't want to see an accident, of course, where, you know, but a little bit of bumps and shoving. I mean, cars slide off here at the bottom of the hill a lot. You know, just in the frantic race starts that happen here, especially in race 3. That's usually things kick off then. We kept it tidy around Island Hairpin there as we are tucked behind Jelly coming up and over the hill. Dan Lloyd had an incident here last year right over this hill. He'll want to remember that so he doesn't do it again, but he also doesn't want to remember it because it was quite an incident. Colin Chirkington was involved in that as well. Quite a bit of damage done to Dan Lloyd's car. I bought like a signed poster from him. He signed it and sent it over to me. It was awesome. So he was just trying to do that as a little bit of a fundraiser to help keep his season alive. And he was able to complete the season. He came back and he won a podium in the next race. I think the next weekend he came back and had a really good performance, as did Colin Turkington. So the two guys that were involved in the accident came back and had a tremendous race weekend a couple weeks later. It's amazing how quickly they can repair these cars with some of the damage that happens to them. Still tucked in behind Jelly and Dan Lloyd here as we head towards Cascade. I know I get by Jelly at the end to gain one more spot. Let me know in the comments what you think of the season, what you think of the hybrid penalty system versus the ballast that they used to use. I'm not sure that the hybrid system is completely working to Alan Gow's liking. There's not a tremendous mixture of front runners mixing it up at the top of the championship. Ash Sutton is kind of running away with it. Tom Ingram would be too if he hadn't have had the race win taken away for that ride height issue last weekend. Him and Chilton both had wet tires put on and didn't raise the height of the car. So then when the tread kind of wore off on those wet tires at the end, the rollers wouldn't go on underneath the front of the car. And as soon as the rollers fail to go under the car, you're cooked. Like, that's a rule. You have to have the right ride height. So Ingram lost out a huge amount of points. All right, we crossed the line. That was a really tight race, really good race with the AI actually in this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.